And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Lonesome Garage and Fan1701 show.
Hello.
Come
Here
in
we are.
here. Appreciate you watching. If you don't, that's fine too. We'll just sit here and chat like we always do.
Yeah. If we forget we're live, the conversations will get really interesting. The best show's the after show.
The after shows is always the best.
Hey, did you send Dorito a link?
No, I did not. I forgot to.
Do you want me to send him one?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's see here. Because he'll probably want to come hang out with us.
Sam Bubs and H-Hard one too.
Yeah. There we go.
That was.
Did you send them?
Nope, I hadn't got their email addresses.
I'm trying to remember. Let me see here.
I found it.
Got etards. It's Bubs's that I'm missing.
That's
oh, those are awesome. Those are really awesome. I like that a lot.
I figured that would be pretty nice for a 16-year-old kid.
Oh, yes. That's gorgeous. We had, I've never really talked about it before. We had a women's clothes store with earrings. And I used to sit and make earrings, especially at Christmas time. I'd go to Walmart and go to the craft section. And I'd go in there and they'd have little Christmas packages and stuff like that. Well, I'd get them, and we had all the little hoops and things, the hooks to make the earrings with, and I just sit there and make them, and $1 a pair.
Emily used to make them when she was a kid. Well, she still is a kid, but she thinks she's an adult.
Yeah. They usually think that before they really are. Better go with these.
I got set something I could use on the computer instead of the Bluetooth, because I still hadn't found the Bluetooth on this computer, even though it does have it. I still don't know how to cut it on.
This one does too, and I always have trouble because by the time I remember how to turn it on, I'm irritated. Forget it. Do it some other way. And you don't have the hotkey like a lot of them do. If it does, I don't see it. You have to go in and turn it on in the networks, but I don't know. I don't really ever use it because like the camera, I always put the card in in one of these adapters and stick it in there, just because it's so much faster than transforming with a cable.
Yeah.
The danger is you can wipe out your video doing that. Shouldn't, but I've had it happen.
If it's my videos, it wouldn't count anyway.
Oh. Rio says he'll be on shortly.
Okay.
So, what's going on here? Oh, he should be around. I don't know about Etar because it's kiddos, but
yeah, but he'll watch at least.
Yeah, he'll watch it. Oh, I hit that button I probably shouldn't have. I forget. I'm sharing internet with my phone sitting here streaming from my tablet and my computer, and It's barely enough. It seems like it's working good at the moment. We'll see what happens when we get 3 people in here.
That's what I need to do. Just set my phone down here. That gives it enough light where you can actually not look grainy.
Yeah, it looks pretty good now. I mean, it's a little bit, but that light coming off the screen, like that blue, it looks like it's blue in my glasses. I'll try covering that up, but it's really not blue. It's just the whole thing.
You may have to read the chat.
I've been trying to keep an eye on it, but
They ain't nobody. We got shows. We had 3. Now we got 1.
yeah, well, give them time. We hadn't done this on your channel in a while, so
Yeah, nobody's expecting it.
right, that's okay. They may as well get used to expecting it, because we get back to normal schedule. Probably will.
Oh yeah.
I went out there with plans on working on my mower, and got sidetracked. Started putting up some Christmas lights instead. But that's
I got rid of this.
I did that too. I shaved it. Of course, you had a little more than I did. I shaved just because it's my weekly or monthly or whatever,
Yeah.
Whenever I go, wow, that needs to go. That's when I shave it anymore.
Well, that was 4 weeks growth.
Dorito says he'll be with us shortly in the chat. It hadn't popped up here yet, but it will. I can see it on my, right over there is my tablet. And for some reason, this chat lags behind. At least on mine it does. There's 3 people in here. So one of them's me, one of them's Dorito,
and one of them's me.
All right, that's fine. We're good. That's all we need to have a mighty good time.
We just got to remember we're not after the show.
We got to remember we're live and we're not after the show. Dorito says woot woot. So I don't know why it's not showing up on the live comments. I see it over there.
Yeah, it's not showing up on my live comments either.
It's kind of weird.
Everything's weird.
Yeah. Speaking of weird, I was looking on Facebook Marketplace, when we was talking earlier today.
Yeah.
And I noticed that a bunch of the ATVs on there for sale have no seats. Just all of a sudden.
Are they so rotten and rotted off that they'd even pull the rest of it off?
That's what I was thinking. Were they thinking that the seat makes them look worse than normal, or are they doing something weird like selling the seat? Shows we have 5 people in here. Well, hello, everybody else.
Welcome. Come on in.
Yeah, come in. Speak up. Greetings, salutations. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, yours has a seat. I bet you I know what it is.
Because the seats are so expensive, they're selling them off.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times the seat will
bring more than good. They'll bring more than the back.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Man,
mine has a seat. Yes. There were some incredible deals.
Yes, there were. Very incredible deals.
An 82 model 200 3-wheeler in good shape for $300. That's a deal, and hadn't been monkeyed with yet. That's the main thing. There hadn't been nobody messing with it, especially that doesn't know what they're messing with. That's the worst kind. If you don't believe me, go watch some of Harvey Springer's videos. That stuff he buys, it's just wiring scattered. They've destroyed the pull rope and destroyed the cables, and one of them had the forks on backwards.
The porch was
You know you
on
can
back.
do that. Yeah,
I've never seen that happen before.
yeah.
I got. I was looking at something the other day. The guy finally come back and told me what was going on about the two uh, Captain America bikes.
Yeah.
He told his kids that are 18 and 19 that he had somebody that's going to sell them to.
And they was
But,
like, no.
yep, that's exactly what happened.
Well,
And he said they hadn't touched them in 2 or 3 years. He said, I'm the one that gets out there and cranks them, make sure they still run and everything.
yeah. Well, you never know. They're liable to change your mind. Because, well, that's all right. It'll, maybe they'll come around later. The three-wheeler was awesome deal.
Yes, that
And,
was. Which, that one, the Terraplane, that was
yeah.
a heck of a deal right there.
Yep.
Especially with a mower and another parts deck.
Yes.
That
Now,
was
if y'all
a
had
heck
never,
Oh, there's Dorito in the basement.
for people watching and never seen those before, a Terra Pro
What's
is
up?
channel. Hey, Dorito, what's up?
Not much.
I didn't realize you was down there in the basement.
I
Sorry
know. That's
about
why
that.
I was. That's why I was doing my best Guns N' Roses imitation without the hair.
I was thinking you
Be
were
right
doing
back.
somebody else's imitation.
This thing's not going to let me out. Be right back.
All right, guy.
What's going on there, everybody? Hi, everybody.
I got a nice fire built in there, and it's the warmth is coming back here. Of course, I'm drinking coffee too. How are you doing, Dorito?
Oh, hang in there, man. I got a massive headache.
The Woodward Cuban Bender is on the way.
Awesome.
Batman.
Out in the woods doing mischief.
Batman, welcome to the stream, brother.
Hey, Batman.
Salute, man.
Salute, brother.
Thanks for coming in, man. Oops. We don't want Batman upside down. Yeah.
Unless, of course, he's swooping on his prey.
Right? Yeah, he might be coming down to get his prey.
Yeah.
Like that.
All right, Batman.
I'll be back. I'm going to grab a soda real quick.
Be careful out there in them woods. The bat's liable to take you off.
Caw-caw!
Hey, Breezy. How are you?
Well, hey, Breezy, how you doing? Yeah, I'm actually trying to live stream for the first time in a long time.
Yes. Very glad for that, too. I can't do it all the time.
You can. I enjoy it that way.
It feels a little less stressful when you're not the one streaming. I don't know why. It's not like we haven't done it before.
To me, I don't pay no attention to it. It's just another live night.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's true. What you up to, Breezy?
Oh, hey. I just want to point something out here real quick. Sorry for interrupting. But if you look behind me, you will see. What's that? Right there. See space?
What disappeared?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's not what disappeared. It's the room for whatever might be coming.
I seen empty space there where there's not something.
Not just right here. Right there.
Yeah.
So, stuff a coming.
Be free. You send it out into the world. Fly, be free.
Let's see here.
Now,
If I can find it.
bringing in something new. That would be awesome.
Yep, got some more content coming in. Got a whole bunch of stuff coming up, actually.
A whole bunch of stuff.
It's gonna be some fun.
Oh yes.
Oh man, I may not be I don't know if you can see or not, but I may not be the best tonight. Like, not all.
You look like your normal useful self. So no worries.
Yeah. No worries. Here you go.
It's so bright you can't tell. Let me dim the screen down.
Put it way up close to the camera.
Up.
See that?
Oh, yeah. I see that. Oh, yeah.
That's a good bat right there.
That is a good bat.
That's a Bacardi bat.
That is a good bat.
Put it back. Let me see it again.
Is that what that is? I didn't think it was.
Yeah, that's the Bacardi bat. Yep.
That bat is on the side of a window on one of our dump trucks we just picked up.
Yeah. You got a Bacardi dump truck?
Yeah, that's actually the Bacardi bat without the word Bacardi there. I used to have a neon sign like that.
We got 2 new dump trucks coming in.
Yeah.
And all the old dump trucks are leaving. All of them.
Nice.
We're keeping one, the old black and blue one, that's just an old beast.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it as a backup spare to haul with in case.
Mm-hmm.
But
you're not going to miss them old trucks, are you?
Well, one of them I am. It's a pretty good old truck. It's we got 2 2015 Max coming in.
Nice. Dump trucks or mixers? What?
Dump trucks.
Nice.
And I'm trying to talk him into getting rid of Pete.
I've always wanted to drive, just and under these exact circumstances, just to see what it felt like. And I'll tell you what it is, and then I'll explain the circumstances after. I'd like to drive a dump truck. Okay? But I'd like to drive a dump truck with like a 3/4 load at about 70 miles an hour with that sucker spinning, just to see what it feels like.
Oh, you want to drive a cement mixer?
Yeah. Yeah. I want to drive a mixing truck with about a half to a 3/4 load spinning full bore at about 70 miles an hour. I just want to see what it feels like.
That ain't a problem when you get up on the job and they pull you on the hill sideways like this, and you have to reverse the drum to take it out.
Yeah.
That slosh will roll the truck down the hill.
Yeah, I'm good.
They had one of our drivers when I worked for that company down at Woodstock. They had him backed up on the hill.
Hey.
On the wrong angle.
Yeah.
And I come up down there, he broke the air line. That's the only thing that saved the truck. I come down there, I fixed the air line. I told him to get his blankety blank off that hill and do not get back on that hill on that angle. He said, that guy there, he said, he's got to do there. We got to do the pour. I said, I can come straight up at the hill right there and you can do the pour with.
Just swing your boom, right?
And the guy looked at me, he said, there's no way anybody can go up that hill on the angle it is and do a pour. I went across the road, asked the guy permission because the builder had been in a fight with the guy across the road. He tore his yard up and refused to fix it.
So that's always good.
I went across the road and told him the situation and asked him if I could put sheets of plywood down to pull the truck on so I could get enough run to get it back across the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I said, who tore the yard up? He said, that idiot and the power company. I said, well, I can fix your yard. I said, I'll fix your yard if I tear it up. He said, I ain't worried about it. He said, I'm fixing to take him for it anyway. He said, put your plywood down, do whatever you need to do. I went up there, pulled four 3/4 sheets of plywood off his stack, threw it down across the road, drove up on it, and backed it up to the hill, and never had to put an extension chute on. Unloaded it every bit right there.
Yeah.
He had people standing there with 6 wheelbarrows. They was going to bring him up beside the house on an angle and wheelbarrow from this end of the house to the porch they were building.
That's crazy. They'd have been wheelbarrowing for a while.
2 words. Concrete pump.
1 word. $1,000 just to get it in there.
Yeah.
Yikes.
And then it was $650 an hour to hunt. And it was a porch maybe, well, it took a half a load to pour the porch.
Yeah.
And then
We
they
can
overloaded
pump
the
it out here.
they overloaded the boy's truck. And I went
Oh,
across
boy.
the road and asked the gentleman across the road, I said, and that guy got charged for a full load. The bill.
Oh, yeah.
I pulled across the road. I said, do you need any cement for anything? He said, cement? I said, yeah. I said, I got a half load on the truck. Do you need it? He looked at me
Heck
and
yeah.
said, give me just a few minutes. I looked out and he was done dragging boards out, building forms for a sidewalk.
Yep.
We poured him a 6-inch thick sidewalk.
Woo.
And it was
That ain't-
probably 25 feet. And the bad part of it is, I went across the road and got the guys that was his finishers across the road to come over and finish his sidewalk for him. And
He paid for every bit of that.
he said, what are you doing with my finishers? I said, I'm getting you out of trouble.
Yeah.
He said, how you doing that? I said, across the road. And they went over and slicked his sidewalk up real pretty and everything, cut the little grooves and stuff in it, and then swept it so it would have
Have
traction
the
on it.
traction lines. Yeah.
And the guy come back across the road and looked at me. He said, you tell him not to worry about my yard anymore. He said, he paid enough right there.
Gosh. I'm going to pop
Hey.
off this camera for a little while. I'll still be here.
Okay. Sometimes stuff, just little stuff like that can fix huge problems. And I don't know why people's minds don't just automatically,
Oh, yeah.
cooperate. It's real easy to do stuff like that. And I saw the neighbor's yard down the road one time, and I know their mower was bad and hadn't had a way to mow it. So I jumped on the tractor and went down there and pulled in there and knocked it down with a bush hog. And didn't want nothing. Just done it because I knew the man that lived there, and when he was alive, he kept that yard perfect. So I just, he had grown up super tall. Uh-oh.
Oh, I was playing.
I heard it.
I thought it was turning into the fan show suddenly. Well, we've been on 23 minutes, folks. We're signing off.
Street lights are on. It's time to go.
Hey,
Hey, Wick, how you doing?
there you are. All right. I started to message you to tell you we were on. I didn't know if you'd know it or not. Well, we kind of come on suddenly.
Yeah, it's probably me lagging out pretty bad, Wig.
His internet is worse than mine a lot of times
man.
down there. Yeah, he lives out.
You need to get a hold of AT&T and make them bring in some boosters out.
He lives out a little bit further than I do. So,
You know who I'd like to? I'm sorry for interrupting there.
no, that's
You know who
okay. Go
I'd
ahead.
like to get on our live stream sometime, and he's here, and he's probably gonna say, oh, hell no, just to pick his brain. Breezy's bike shop.
I wish
I
Breezy
know.
would come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Breezy. The invitation is extended sometime whenever you would like, Senor.
And of course, my brother can always.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, my brother can always come over here if he gets to hankering for coming. I don't think he can do it with his internet out there.
Heck yeah, hop on that hovercraft and float on over, Wig.
I'll be right
we'll
back,
see you
guys.
here in just a minute.
I got to go check on something.
All right. Heater probably getting carried away.
Yeah, so there is some space. There's gonna be something new coming in.
How big is it?
Don't know. Bigger than a bread box.
Well, I can see that as much space you got cleared out.
Well, no, there's a lot more space. It's spread now. I also got to get that Rebel card in and get that done up and get that out of here. Because it's sitting outside. I don't want to leave it sitting outside.
No.
So I got the seat and everything covered, but still.
Just the dog acting up. He thinks he hears something. So. And we lose Breezy? I hadn't seen him post since he said hi to us.
Yeah. Well, there's 6 people in here, 7 people watching. So I think Luch is watching. Can't hardly hear Dorito. Really?
I thought everybody could hear a Dorito.
You're a little quieter than the rest, but no, somebody pulled up in the yard earlier, and I was looking for a different address than mine, so I went down and closed the gate, and locked it.
Yeah. Let me make this a little louder and do it with some hand gestures so Breezy can see and hear and understand it. Breezy, I think it would be cool if you came on to the live stream.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Sometime. Awesome. There you go.
You are a little quieter.
Huh?
You are quieter than Lonesome is to me.
Yeah, I'm using my phone.
I'm always quiet, you know.
The quiet ones you got to watch for.
Oh, can't.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Oh. So,
it's all good, man.
Do what?
It's all good. Breezy said he can't. I said it's all good, man. I just think for some reason I got a feeling that guy's got a ton of information.
You think
You
so?
know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know why. I just got that impression.
Oh, he sees he can't. You can't come online. You don't have a camera.
Oh, speaking of cameras,
Uh-huh.
I picked up a deal on a
Yeah.
1080 today. And of all places to find it was Home Depot for $25.
The action camera or something?
Yeah, for $25
Yeah.
at Home Depot.
Nice.
It's worth that to see if it's good or not.
Yeah.
Even if it ain't any good for anything but steel. For steel where it's mounted fixed, that's still worth the money for that. To me, if the quality is what it says.
They also have, I think it's 1080p Wi-Fi cameras that is $25 a piece that works between your computer and it. And there's some weight to them things.
Yeah.
It's for live streaming and stuff. So.
Oh, Breezy. Too old, don't know how.
It's pretty, yeah.
Hey, Breezy, I know better than that. If you can get on YouTube, you can do this.
Yeah, you don't have to load with this software. You don't have to load nothing.
Yeah.
You just get a link like a YouTube link that's in your email. You click on it and it comes up and you're in.
Yep. There's
So
nothing to
it's real
download
simple.
or no malarkey.
Which is kind of neat.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty old myself, but I'm a whole lot younger than I thought I was. I thought I was 58, and doggone, I wasn't but 56. Now I'm going to have to relive 2 years again.
It's probably worth it.
Back to cameras, though. I was telling you guys, I want to save up and get one of them solo shots. That's really a big goal of mine, is to get a solo shot camera.
Yeah, I don't even know what those are. I haven't. Yeah. Hey, Tard.
Hey, Tard.
What's up, Etard?
There's the E-Action Cam, hands down, best of the market. I don't use an external mic on any moto vlog I've ever done. Well, that's pretty amazing because it works really well. I hope you are doing mighty fine tonight. GPS voice, that's pretty cool. Voice activated. And if it keeps the wind out, that's really important for your videos. And first cam, you can live stream from it. That's got to be nice. I'm trying to watch the chat on the YouTube chat, so if anything pops up, I can clear it. Because I haven't even looked at all the new guidelines that YouTube posted yet. I know they've got some.
Yeah, I was reading them today. That new little thing that came up on my YouTube Studio. I really like YouTube Studio. I'll tell you that much.
I've had YouTube Studio forever.
Yeah, I just didn't want to use it. I wanted to stay with Creator Studio. And I'm telling you, I like the heck out of the YouTube Studio.
There you go, fam.
Oh, that's your bender.
Yep.
Excellent. And that's a manual bender?
That's a manual. I'm going to order the hydraulic attachment that goes to it for $153.
Is that the Harbor Freight one?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's what I did to the shop press.
That's a Woodward.
I took an air over hydraulic jack and put on the shop press. That's a lot better than sitting there doing that. I can just push the button and it comes down.
Hey, Tard, if you don't hear it, get in touch with me after a while when you get a chance.
Yeah, that's funny as heck, dude. That Russian, the video we got that the Russians hacked.
Yeah.
The views are going up on it big time.
See ya, Etar. Thanks for coming in.
Later, Etar.
Yeah, he said he's let his kiddos stay up late. Much love, and will do. That's what he says. Oh, there it is. It's up now. All right. He says he will be back.
Okay.
I'll be back, Bennett.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nick got one of these things, but first thing that happened, the string broke on it, so I got to fix it. So I think they're pretty cool. I'm sitting here going, I'm going to modify that and make it automatic. Just sit there and chug along on its own.
I always wanted one of them things, never did buy one. I always wanted to take it and get opposing sides on the center magnets and put 2 round magnets on each end with opposings. That way, when it makes contact, it pushes this one,
Bumps
and when
out
it
the
falls
field.
back, yeah,
That just makes me want to magnetize one of them and put one of those, put a coil and a switch on it, and so it'll just sit there and keep it chugging.
Turn it into its own charging system.
Hmm. I'm gonna turn it into a little charge a second battery. Spencer Wood says hi. Hello, Spencer.
What's happening, Spencer?
Thanks for coming in.
hey Spencer, how you doing, man?
Speaking of charging system, check this out.
I do.
Adieu.
It is
Show us. We like show and tell.
a big O. Remember, I told you I was getting one of these, man.
Battery powered harmonica?
No, the booster pack,
Yeah.
the jump box.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Is that a jump starter?
yeah.
Oh,
it's got
yeah.
all these- yeah. It's pretty cool. It works.
Yeah, they do work. Just be careful with how your crank time. Don't grind on it.
Yeah. It didn't even have a full charge on it. I had to use it, and it cranked right up.
Yeah, but you should put it on charge.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna charge it up tonight. I'm gonna take it in and charge it up there, so I can keep an eye on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
I don't want to just charge it. I want to just plug it in and set it down. You know, I want to be able to keep an eye on it until I know that it does good. I've had a bad experience with batteries before.
I smoked one of them. Not that company, not that brand, but I smoked one of them. They and I had a feeling that it probably wouldn't hold up, but they told me, "Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be fine."
Yeah, well, that one wasn't the cheapest one, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was far from the most expensive. You know what I mean?
Well, this was at a pretty good sized car lot. Normally, I've got my boost pack, but
Yeah.
this particular day I didn't. And but anyway,
Well, I got it for the ATVs. Like when we go,
Yeah.
we're filming something, when we're out, we're doing what I was talking about before.
it cranked those.
Yeah, if it's needed, we got one. You know, and Luch got one too. So I don't know what kind he got. Knowing him, he got the shizzle. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
This is not a jump. It's just for phones.
Yeah.
But I use this every day. Every day. This is a Harbor Freight Armstrong. And it seems like it's hanging in there pretty good. So
I got one of them too, but it's the smaller pack one. It's got the little pack that's about the size of a razor kit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Now that one I took on the trip with us out there, fan,
Mm-hmm.
it still got 53% charge on it.
You should charge them every once in a while. I don't know if that's right. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I
No,
was
go ahead, bud.
I was just gonna say I don't know. I bought that one before we went to California, and I've used it every day since.
Nice. Yeah, this I got this one for the ATVs. That's all it's for. If I was to get one for the vehicles, then it would probably be that $300 some odd one, like the guys from AAA have. You know what I mean?
That'll start one as long as it's got a battery in it that's low and not
Dead.
dead. And you get one that's completely dead or doesn't have a battery, and you're asking for trouble.
Yeah. Well, that one says it'll jump start up to a 5.7.
Yeah. As long as it's got a help, probably as long as it's got some battery to help it.
Yeah.
Because, there's no reason why it shouldn't jumpstart your ATVs and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So,
But it won't hurt to use it with your phone. You're not going to wear it out. You know what I mean? Using it to charge your phone.
oh no, I got another one for the phone. I'm just gonna keep that for that stuff. Or unless something needs to be powered up real quick while we're somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I gotta recharge a camera or something like that. But I gotta read up on it. It has all these different plugs. It's got a multi-plug that plugs in that has the old iPhone charger. It has the small USB, the large USB, a new iPhone charger, and the Samsung, which is the small thin USB. You know what I mean?
USB-C.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It's
That's
got
cool.
all those in one that plugs into an HDMI.
That's nice. I have cords.
Yeah, it's got like 4 or 5 different plugs. That you just plug one HDMI thing into this, and it's got all 4 of those plugged up. So I think you could plug all your stuff together. What was that, Lonesome?
Was that plastic gauge?
Loctite.
Loctite.
Oh yeah, Loctite. We love Loctite here at Dorito and Lucha Cabre. And I think the Lucha Cabre might be out there watching, or was watching.
Hello,
earlier.
Luch.
I sent him an invite. So,
He could probably kick back with it on his TV, checking it out.
Yep, knowing him. I know he's probably home. What's happening there, Doug?
Oh, hey, Doug. How you doing?
Hey, Doug. What's up? How are you? Hope you've been doing well. Are you about to get... That's no moon. It's a space station.
Here, wait. There.
You moved the fleet out of light speed too early. Have you got the floor back in that Ford all the way yet?
The floor,
Doug?
what? Oh.
I was asking Doug if he had the floor completely done in that Ford yet. I can't remember if I seen the last video or not. I'll have to go back and check that again.
I don't get notifications on nothing no more, so I'm going to have to go hunt.
Yeah, I'm going to have to check mine too, because I haven't got no.
He says almost. I've been stuck. I've been watching the
No more bell ring.
Primitive Technology. The guy's out in the woods and he builds mud huts and makes bricks and all kinds of stuff. Pretty
Ring
neat.
your bell again, Doug. You can
Ring
my bell. Ring my bell.
YouTube is regularly subscribing me from people. I have to go back and find them and it's unsubscribed me from Bubs several times, and it's unsubscribed me from you, Doug, about 3 times, and that Primitive Technology guy, it's unsubscribed me from him, and a bunch of other people. So, if you notice you hadn't seen a video from somebody in a while, not necessarily us, but
I think it's a conspiracy, man.
I don't know if it's just something their so-called programming does after so long, but it's very aggravating.
Yeah.
Well, what's aggravating to me, I got people on mine that I've never subscribed to.
I had that happen too.
I mean, it's stuff I have doesn't even concern anything I like to watch.
Same here.
And the one guy I did watch that does the painting, I can't even find him anymore.
You talking about in your suggested videos?
No,
No.
subscribe you to people.
They have
wow.
subscribed me to people I never watched.
Never heard of. As the people you never even heard of, that's the way it was with me.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm not bad to, I don't usually subscribe to people unless I watch 2 or 3 of their videos or they just have something extraordinary that I don't want to lose. Usually I save it to a watch later list. And then if they got a bunch of content I like, then I subscribe to them. But
I appreciate that, good. Doug, I'm glad somebody thinks I look good.
he cleans up nice, doesn't he?
Except for,
Well, most of the time, all you see is this.
if you're going to do it, get it right.
Now you gotta do this.
Mm.
Hey.
Other way.
Hmm? No,
You were pointing the wrong direction.
I was
No, that's
pointing
right.
at that
Oh, okay.
model.
Oh. Go up again. Up again. What now?
Hey, you got Star Wars. That's Star Trek.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I see now. Dude, ever since I've been trying to find that darn little radio controlled drone, the Star Trek one we have, the one I was telling you about. Well, the Millennium Falcon's right up there. But I'm looking everywhere for the Enterprise one.
He's got an X-wing. Link's got an X-wing. We're flying it around in the field.
Like,
That one flies pretty good.
yeah, we got the medium-sized Star Wars drone, the Millennium Falcon drone. I wish.
Those were
We
cool,
could've-
but they were expensive.
No, we don't have that one.
Oh, you don't have that great big one?
Not the great, but we have the medium-sized one. You have the small ones, and then the
Yeah.
medium-sized one, and then the big one. And that big one, that's where the rear lights up and all that. When you go forward real quick, the rear lights up like it's
That's
the
cool.
rocket. Yeah, that thing's bad, dude. I'd love to have that. But yeah,
Speaking
I
of
also
stuff
got
you'd
another-
like to have,
Huh?
down by my brother, there's another AMT 600 down there.
Nice.
I think it's nicer shaped than mine is.
Well, I think you're gonna trip. I think you guys are gonna trip what comes up in January.
You may be
I'll
tripping
actually-
before
I
then.
can't send it to you right now. Dang it! I was gonna send you and Lonesome both pictures. I'll send you a picture when we get off.
Would be surprised if you found one up there.
What's that?
AMT 600,
Yeah, it
a
would
John
end
Deere
up-
like mine.
Yeah, I'd end up getting if I went to look for something like that out there, I would end up getting the 6-wheeler instead of the 5-wheeler. You know what I mean?
I wasn't looking for one. It found me.
I just like the way yours that one, just that one specifically. I don't know why it's caught my attention. I like it. Yeah.
We went to the state sale. They had 2 of them, and I think they had 3 of them. I just throwed a little old bid on that thing and got it. And I thought, well, dang, I'd have bid on all of them if I'd have thought I got them for that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, fell in love with it. I had a 6-wheel gator. I sold it. That thing was a beast. It had a 20 horse Kawasaki V-twin pushrod engine on it. And it'd get it. This thing's 8 horsepower. It gets around, but it's slow. But you don't want to go fast on it. Fast is not good on it.
I'd like to put a beefy motor on it.
Oh, I will eventually.
Where it just climb and go. It'll go fast, but only if you're going straight.
Don't want to go fast. Not even straight.
Really? Is that
It'll
bad?
turn.
Ooh,
It'll
ooh,
turn
ooh.
better than you think.
Oh, you're
It's
talking
just,
about bouncing, Lonesome?
it's
Yeah.
heavy.
About it skipping.
It's
Yeah.
heavy. And,
So it's hard to stop.
well, I mean, even empty, it's heavy. It's built to work. So you don't want it going fast, because if you did need to stop and hurry, you're probably going to slide. You don't want to hit a tree in that thing, because it's going to be all you.
Yeah, no, I'd eject. I would literally, if I wasn't able to stop on something, I would know with that thing. I wouldn't want to. I'd probably jump off it and let it hit whatever it's going to hit, if that was the case.
Well, it's just, it's a precarious feeling when you ride it. Because you're sitting on a three-wheeler style front end, but you got this huge, whole vehicle behind you.
Yeah,
And,
dump bed and axles.
Yeah, and it's thick metal. It's not
Now
light duty.
that Harold hauler I had that I got rid of because Dad kept running over everything in the country with it,
Mm-hmm.
including Mom's car and the fender on it. It was a three-wheeler with a dump bed made back in
Yeah.
the 70s,
That's cool.
early 70s. It had
Yeah.
a 12-horse Briggs on it with a centrifugal clutch. And it was a tough machine. I mean, tough.
I bet it ran good.
The floor plate on it was 3/8 inch thick steel.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But you had to watch that one.
What I wouldn't mind having, and if it can't come back up again and was possible, would be one of them little flat nose mini trucks. I kind of want one now. After seeing Moto Cheese and hold on here.
You ever drove one?
Don't stop fast.
You're the first person at the scene of the accident, kind of like a VW minibus.
Or the old 40
you're
on the
set-
line.
You are, you are right at the front.
What was them Ford trucks?
Anything where the wheels are under you, feels strange when you drive it.
Yeah, I've driven the Azusa, the big ones. But big shout out to Moto Cheese there. But those, I'm sorry, man. I'm just ugly as sin right now, dude. I'm ugly as sin anyway.
We don't look at you.
My face is.
You ain't no
terrible
uglier
right
than I am, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, my face is terrible right now.
We ain't here for a fashion show.
No, I just got that. I got the redness.
Oh, well, we all get the red bud every once in a while.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I've driven the bigger trucks like that all the time, and I like the Hinos and stuff like that. And I can't say as I really like them, but it's not that I don't like the way that they handle, unless they're loaded up. It's that I don't like my legs being in front of the tire. That's the thing I don't like, but that's a mini truck, and that's not a 16-foot box truck. You know what I mean?
You'll like it. I had that.
There we go. That's better.
I had that. It's your show. You can point it wherever you want.
Yeah.
I had that mini truck, and it was fine. It's just, you get up around 45 miles an hour, and that's as fast as you want to go.
Yeah.
But my problem with it was mine had a slick tire. It just had straight grooves. You ever seen tires like that? It just had thin, straight grooves. You couldn't climb the driveway with an empty bed. Would not do it.
Yeah.
And,
no, that would be like that one that you saw the pictures of. That would have been the first thing that I would have done, is put some rims and tires on it and give it a little bit of a lift, maybe.
Mine had carb trouble, so it needed a good carb put on it, and it'd have been a lot better rig.
Yeah.
But
I do the crash bars in the front, and I do a bar setup, and make it a completely, just like if you look at Moto Chief, you look at his videos, dude. I haven't really watched him, so I don't know. Oh, he's got some cool videos, man. That guy's dope. I don't really comment much on his stuff, but
Yeah.
I like his style of videos, and I like his commentary. He's kind of funny. I like him. You know,
I'll
he's a cool
check
dude.
him out.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really comment much, you know, because I'm just watching it when I'm in the garage here doing something, and it's up on the TV. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's which is a lot of stuff. You know, when I am in here, I'm always got the YouTube on.
Yeah, I like the mini trucks. I just I had a Gator 6-wheeler. I had that mini truck, and it seems like I had something else all at the same time. And I sold the Gator because I borrowed from the savings to buy it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I got to wanting to get my savings back, so
It had to be replenished. Yeah.
yeah. Well, it wasn't that. It wasn't like it was urgent. It's just was a habit with me not to borrow from the savings. And
Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean.
I should have kept it. It wasn't hurting anything.
Yeah.
And the little Daihatsu mini truck, it wasn't that expensive. I bought it and kept it a while, and then I sold it because it was basically just sitting.
Yeah.
Now if I had it, I would.
It'd be cool.
Did what?
I just want one because I think it'd be cool. I think that it would be useful for this YouTube stuff, because you know how I feel about now what I want, the you know, those things.
Yeah.
And that means upgrading, and that means, you know, there's gonna have to be some good filming platforms when you're rolling, you know. And I think that one would be a good one. I seen a Hunter edition that they made up, one of those like a Hunter edition, that it had a high seat in the back, where you could either sit facing forward or sit facing backwards. It almost looked like a safari vehicle. Did you see the picture of that brown one I sent you?
Probably.
That was kind of lifted up a little bit and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see that.
It had like a seat set up on the back where you could sit facing forward or back. 2 seats, you know, side by side seat, and you could sit there while somebody's driving and film. You know what I mean?
Dad had one that had a dump bed on it that would dump up or to either side, depending on which pins you pulled.
That would be nice.
It was cool. That was a cool truck.
Yeah,
And,
I think that one that my buddy or that guy has, Ben, that isn't available right now. It could be available again.
Yeah.
I think that one's just got the sides of the bed that fold down like the Volkswagen, you know,
Right.
The Volkswagen truck.
Yeah.
But
My Daihatsu beds fell down. It's handy. The handy little machine.
Yeah.
That's for
the
sure.
interior looks real clean on it. The interior looked clean, but it was like that Rambler blue color.
Yeah.
Like Rambler blue and gray, dude. You know, like the old school Toyota look. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the last thing I'd be worried about is the interior, but that's just me. I've used it to run around, work in, do stuff in the yard.
If I was to get something like that, I would go over it from front to back and keep it. You know what I mean? That thing would be nice. It would be in a storage unit. That's what I'd be going, okay, it's time to get a storage unit.
Okay, them things has got 12-inch wheels on them, don't they?
I think they're 12 or 14 inch.
Not real big, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, you guys in the chat are pretty quiet. What's going on out there?
Yeah.
Tell us what y'all been up to. Yeah. Yeah, they
Me
have.
and myself, I've been up to about 6 foot.
5'9.5".
He bought a computer with a broke camera.
No, it's on the phone. I don't do the email through the computer.
You need to get that phone fixed.
My iPhone 8?
Yeah, the camera won't stay working on it.
Oh, it's the button. I keep hitting.
You have to get that button replaced.
It's my fingers, dude. My fingers are abused.
Well, it's supposed to rain here for 2 days straight.
That gives me one day to.
Do what?
Breezy said he's trying to keep up.
Oh, lower we.
That'll give me one day to fix Mom's car.
Yeah, I hope they're wrong. It's about to rain.
Me too. I don't think I can stand another day in the shop with that many people around.
I got stuff to do. I don't need rain.
It was supposed to rain out here yesterday, Fan, but it rained last night, overnight.
I was watching the radar. It's coming. I just don't know how much of it there's going to be.
It's just so funny, dude, that my weather basically kind of hits you guys, too. Like the rain and stuff like that. It's funny as heck how it hits you. I don't know about Lonesome. But 2 days after, you're usually getting what I had. Oh, wait, that don't sound right. That just doesn't sound right. Can we rewind this?
Yeah, we'll bleep that in the replay.
Hey, did that help the camera on this thing any, Fam?
It looks fine to me. Now, if you had some more light coming straight down, it might be okay, but it looks fine to me. Well, see, I have one. I got one there and a little one there. And that's where the light's just straight up. And just to try to make it to where I don't look like I'm just, shouted in a shadow, I put a little bit of light on my face. So it clears it up a little bit. I think you could probably put 3 more up here and it'd finally start to look right. You just about can't have too much light. Dorito's crotch is on fire.
Looks like that dude I seen in the spook house I punched out.
I believe that.
Yeah. Careful, this one carries a baseball bat.
He thought he did.
Yeah. Those spook houses are something else. They get a little too grabby for my taste.
We used to have one we done every year at Halloween.
Yeah?
And it was a walkway you walked through the woods.
Oh, boy.
We had a hanging gallows. And by the end of the night, that harnessed the guy that was getting hung continuously.
Yeah?
He was complaining. Because we dropped him through the floor every time the next chair would come through.
Oh, man.
And then we had a guy over. We had a guy over there digging the grave. And then we had tombstones out through there with graves in them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you walked on around the side of the mountain. And you had to walk through the creek and go up the bank on the other side.
Oh, man.
And then you visited the hermit.
Hermits.
And then the hermit chased you down the trail, and it brought you to the entrance to the spook house.
Yeah.
And we had a guy in there that had been split from here to here on account of cancer.
Oh, man.
And we had it fixed up with his ribs hung out and entrails everywhere and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And another guy would put one of the chains on the chainsaw,
Yeah.
and he had to pump. We had the fake vampire blood in there, and he'd pump and sling that stuff all over the place.
Oh man.
Then he'd fire it up and turn it up like that. And instead of being right there with them, it was like each separate room had a window. And then
Yeah.
on that particular room, though, there was no window, and it would sling it vampire blood.
Sling that blood out there. Yeah.
When they
Jeez.
come in, they had to go through and stick their hands in different bowls. One was a bowl of soggy spaghetti, and one was a bowl of peeled grapes that had been injected and it looked like eyeballs with the blood running out of them.
Oh man. Y'all went all out, didn't you?
And we'd always, at the end of the night, we'd shoot anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 worth of fireworks.
I like it already. You had me sold at the fireworks.
And then we done greasy pole climbs, apple bobs, pumpkin carving contest, all kinds of things.
That's
Big-
cool.
Big bonfire at the end.
Wouldn't catch me walking through that. Nope.
Why?
Nope. Because I'd come out swinging, dude, and it wouldn't be good for anybody, dude. Whether I got knocked out because I was swinging at somebody or whether somebody got hit, it wouldn't be good. I'm not into that stuff, man.
We brought one of the girls, one of my friend's daughters went with us up there. And I was in the control booth running the sound, and I had made panels out of sheet rubber and metal. And every time they get to a certain point, I know which music to key up. When they'd step on it, cut a light on in the control room.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Every time they'd step on that panel, I could see which one it was. Well, she walked in one side, and this was a maze type thing made out of plastic, so no one could be hurt. It took us an hour to put the plastic back up where the second turn she made, she went through the whole thing sideways.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm good.
And then Gene's wife, she come through there. She started in, and she's kind of like Dorito. She don't like nothing spooky. She stuck her hand in that bowl of eyeballs and come up with a handful of them grapes like that and all that stuff oozing out of it.
Aw.
She turned to run out. Well, I stuck my hand out like this just to catch her as she run out. And when she did, she seen my arm come out, and she slid under it and clotheslined herself on the nose across my arm.
Oh
Blood
man.
just flew everywhere.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I ain't
Yeah.
got a lot of kick. I've never, ever, ever been into that stuff. I remember.
I haven't been in one of them.
I think hey, what's happening there, Shade Tree man?
Hey, Shade
George.
Tree.
Glad you could make it, brother.
I don't know if I think I remember telling you guys about it, and I'm not sure though. About watching Dawn of the Dead the first time. I watched that. Did I tell you about that? I had Dawn of the Dead dreams for like a week, dude. I always used to picture how to get away. And this is in when Dawn of the Dead first came out, dude. The new one. It freaked me out, dude. No. And now I can watch it because I've seen it so many times it don't bug me. But my favorite part is where he blows up the propane tank, where the big dude's holding it up, and they're trying to drive through with the bus, and it's lit, and he just goes boom.
I hadn't seen that movie in so long. It'd be like watching it for the first time again.
Yeah. No, I after I saw it the first time, I had to watch it enough to make me numb, because it freaked me out a little while, man. I ain't got a lot of kick it. Not that I get scared. It's just my reactions. I'm good.
Yeah, it ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
I haven't seen your latest video yet. Shade Tree Fix It, man. Where you're cleaning up I think it's Jacobson two-stroke. I got to go check that out.
Yeah,
That's on my list.
I've been running so much wearing the suit and everything else. I hadn't had time to catch up on nothing. I usually binge watch George's at the end of the week.
Ooh, that's a nice ride.
Well, that lawnmower he built sure did turn out good.
Yes, it did.
Well, I just rung that bell there, Shade Tree.
Yeah, George is. He, I can't wait till he puts his train system back up again. He's got an amazing train system.
That's cool. Whole scale or the bigger ones or?
I don't remember what scale it was, but it was. He had a room that was nothing but tracks all in it.
Oh wow,
it was wonderful.
that's pretty cool. I used to do one under the Christmas tree every year. I haven't in so long.
Hey, Shade Tree Mechanic, I think I've seen you before in Heimlich's Heimlich Hot Rods channel too, if I remember correctly. If not, check him out, man. You'd like his stuff. It's your kind of dude.
He's a hot rod builder.
Yeah.
I like him. And apparently a really good one. From what I see.
Who? Heimlich?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's real good, dude. You should see that stuff in person, dude. The things, just the detail, and that guy's good at what he does, man. And if he don't have the part of the tool, and he can't get the tool quick, he'll make the tool. You know?
Yeah.
And that's saying a lot, man. Big shout out to my brother Heimlich.
Yeah,
the boys. By the way, E-Chart was here, but we're no bubs.
I don't reckon.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't. I don't have his email address to send him a link, so he might be busy.
I think I told you what that one was before. I think you asked me. Remember, Fan?
Yeah, it was something simple, but
yeah, so simple it's pathetic. I'll tell you again when we talk, and you're gonna smack yourself on the head. You're gonna go, "Oh my God."
Probably so.
Yeah.
It takes me a while to remember stuff, unless it's unimportant, and then I can remember all that.
Yeah.
When are you going to be working on pretty soon, Lonesome?
Well,
give me a minute, guys.
Or can you say?
Oh, the Maverick's fixed to be fixed. One of the little punk kids from the high school.
Yeah?
GT Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
The little Honda, to get out of traffic and stuff, you have to stand on them pretty good to keep from getting run over under a red light.
Right.
This little dude in the GT Mustang cannot drive.
Yeah?
In third gear, it took him to third gear to go by me.
Wow. Not a convertible, is it?
No, and he was standing on that thing. If it was convertible, I know he couldn't drive because I know who built that convertible.
Okay. I was just wondering if it was one of those that's some of those convertibles were quick right out of the hole, but it seemed like they flattened out pretty quick, when they started coming up in speed.
And me and James both laughed because he pulled up next to me, and me in a little Honda CRV, loaded down with tools. You can see them all over the place in the car.
Yeah.
The back seat is now tool bin.
Oh, man.
And the first thing he done, went to housing it beside me. I'm like, dude, I'm driving a CRV. And then
450 pounds of tools in the back?
Probably closer to 800 pounds of tools in the back. And I pull out, and right there's another reason you have to stand on it to get it to go, unfortunately. But I pull out and mash the gas to go on, keep from getting run over and clear the red light. And then here comes this person standing on that Mustang for everything it had. And I was just getting up to speed, and he run through first gear, run through second gear, and he was a high offender behind the front door. Driver's
How old
door.
a Mustang was it?
One of them new ones, the GT 350, the GTs. He
Good
got it
grief.
in third gear, and I was done already slowing down to turn off when he went by me. Now, what kind of bragging rights do you have passing a Honda CRV loaded down with tools and the guy stopping to get by to turn off? Me and James both laughed ourselves to death at that.
That's
James, I
strange.
said somebody needs some driving lessons.
Yeah.
And at a straight shift car, that thing ought to
And it should have
buried
been
that.
gone.
It ought to buried that. And you could tell it was a V8. It wasn't no V6.
That's really weird. Maybe you've been messing with it, trying to make it faster. A lot of people's idea of making things faster makes them slower.
Well, I don't know what his idea was, but if I had a Mustang and it wouldn't take a CRV,
You go back.
it'd go back somewhere.
Yeah.
Me and James laughed all the way home on that one.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
But
That's weird.
I'm either gonna drag the 57 out and get it cranked and going, or start to work on the Maverick.
Definitely. Yes to both. Yes.
I want to put that big block in that Maverick now, sure enough. Let him pull out against that,
Yeah. You need to put it in there.
and I'll go, bye.
I need
That's
dinner.
I should have took a picture of that one I seen in Benton. And remember that day I sent you the picture that Tasha sent me a picture of that Camaro?
Yeah.
That had the IROC wheels on it?
Yeah.
It's 200 feet from that car.
Oh, good
Sitting
grief.
in the same, sitting right up the street from it.
That guy up here in Jasper, I still hadn't seen him, the one that was driving the Maverick that day. I got out and asked all the questions about it.
Yeah.
And then his daughter and her friend got in it and took off.
Oh, no.
And he wound up in their car.
I'm surprised he let that happen.
She could drive it, trust me. You could tell.
That's another reason why I'm surprised that he let that happen.
Because you could tell he'd been training her to drive that car.
Oh, well, that's different.
Because she went out there and it clutched it off just as perfect can be. She got down there at the end of the road and she clutched it real hard and slid it sideways out in the road and took off with it.
I'll tell you somebody who's got some cool cars in here. Brother, he's got some cool cars.
Yeah, I know he does.
Definitely.
But are they crash tested?
You got on your dark helmet, don't you? Is that the one that Luch was wearing in that video?
Yeah.
You need to put the spike on it.
No, he won't wear it with a spike.
And you can put the spike on it and then impale a stuffed squirrel on there.
He's kind of stuck with his Johnny Sacco one he likes.
Johnny Sacco.
Yeah, this is too small for me.
Hey, Johnny Sacco, one of the only shows you'll see where kids have guns.
Yeah.
That's a cool show if you ain't ever seen it.
Yeah.
They show it on the Comet channel out here.
I've never seen it.
Johnny Sacco?
Yeah.
Johnny Sacco, a giant robot.
Giant robot. That's what I usually call it, giant robot.
Everything's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, the missiles
that's
and
the
the
thing. Yeah, he'd land.
Egyptian looking helmet thing on.
And just destroy
Yeah.
everything.
I always liked
And
Ultraman when I
then
was a
he'd take
kid.
off then he would take off into space, and then little Johnny Sacco would say, "Giant robot, come back, giant robot." Yeah. You never seen that?
No.
Oh man, you don't know what you're missing, bro.
I think it's on YouTube.
Oh, wait a minute.
And then he was gone.
Ah man, what's going on? I'm here.
He's not here now.
Where'd he go? He's gonna have to quit mashing buttons.
Yep. Keep your fingers to yourself, Dorito.
Come back in. Okay, I just got a message.
I like the old Voltron cartoon with the lions. That was pretty cool. I might have been a little old for it when it was on, but I liked it anyway.
Now, where did Dorito go?
He'll be back.
Device is not connected. I see him in the basement.
Nacho Dad. Hello, Nacho Dad.
Oh, add to stream.
How are you?
Okay. You're back.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
I seen that. Hands off the... Hey, Nacho Dad. Welcome to the stream, man.
Hope you're doing well, Nacho Dad.
As you can see, though, it's nice and new, but
Yeah.
Lucci don't like it, and it don't fit me, so probably gonna save it for when.
Lucci don't like it?
Huh? He likes his Johnny Sacco helmet better. Got him a cool little lid, and he don't even like it.
That was one of the cool pictures that you guys had when he had that on.
Oh, dude,
I
he's
thought he
gonna
looked
wear
cool
it
with
again. It's in his contract.
Tell him to wear it, or you're gonna make him wear a lawn jockey uniform.
I can't make him do anything, but I'm sure if I busted out with a lawn jockey uniform or a lawn troll uniform, he'd probably wear it. Knowing him.
All right, Nacho Dad, that's cool.
Cool.
That's
Nice, bro.
awesome.
Well, tell Mr. Beard Lonesome's Garage said hello.
Yeah.
Yep. Hope he's doing well too. I seen his
That
Euromax
cool
video.
cloud.
They're the green thing behind you.
Oh, loud is in color. Yeah, that's right, bro. Check it out.
The
Damn!
red toolboxes that Home Depot's got,
Mm-hmm.
they've marked them $100 off.
Wow.
They're $298 for that chest with the wood top on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the one at Harbor Freight, were you talking about the 56-inch, right?
64. 64.
Oh, it's 64. 64 with a wood top?
Yeah, big one.
That ain't a bad price.
Hey, Nacho Dad, I seen that toolbox
That's extra
that he's
deep.
got when I was out there. That thing's nice.
Yeah.
U.S. General made some good boxes.
Yeah. I still haven't put the handle on because I don't really want to, but I'm debating. I might end up putting it on anyways, but I didn't really want to. I just think it's cool because, you know.
No handlebars.
I got handlebars
Because of no handlebars?
and handlebars. I might make a good oh my god bar for something. You know what I mean? I mean, hang it up, just
Yep.
pull up, They can make a hat, a brooch, a pterodactyl.
You'll have it on the motorcycle for a set of handlebars.
Yeah, straight.
Nah.
Flat tracker bars.
Little cocked sideways, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen those China flat tracker that they're the China that I was watching some races. They got these bikes that the bars are cocked over a little bit and the whole bike's kind of angled.
That's cheating.
We're going around an oval track.
That's called cheating.
Around track.
Exactly.
That's cheating. Yes, that's
they were going
cheating.
fast, man.
I know. That's the point, though. That's the point. It's like those cars with the big wide tires on one side. It's cheating.
Yeah. And then while I got it here, let me just show, since I'm right here, let me just show this fine sticker that Bub's Guitars did.
You know what's cool? Yeah, that is a cool sticker.
It is a bad sticker. Big shout out to E-Charge Bubs.
To my eyes, at this distance on your toolbox, that black thing that's vertical looks like a skunk.
That's what I was thinking.
This thing here?
Yes. From
That's
this distance, to my eyes, see that as a skunk until you touched it.
Yeah, that's actually a mount for a pad.
Yeah? May have wings?
Yeah, and remember the suction cup, right?
Yeah, everybody needs one of those.
Remember his thing he was paranoid? Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same suction cup.
Where the camera's like 2 foot off the top of my helmet.
Yeah.
That was a weird feeling.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looked like from this distance, it looked like a skunk standing there.
Yeah.
And now it's starting to take that, with the shadow, it's getting that skunk shape again.
Nope, that's me.
I can't smell you.
He's been to Skunk Works.
Constantly.
That's a different kind of skunk works.
Yeah, it's really awesome. And yeah, Nacho, as far as the loudness on the car, I really like bright green is one of my favorite colors, bro. I like green. I like turquoise. I like that aqua blue. I like a lot of those gnarly colors like that.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah. Sorry.
I lost my train of thought totally. They was talking about green.
Yeah.
Blanked my mind. Did the flashy thing from Men in Black. I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
There's a little blue dot.
Let's do another loud green thing.
We would look, but your camera's broken.
Hold on.
Is it a
Do it
Furby?
like I did. Do it like I did my phone the other night when it kept hanging up on us. Smash it again.
That's a lollipop. That's a lollipop green right there.
Have you cranked that lollipop lately?
Actually,
No.
no. I went to crank it the other day and I got a charger up.
You need to crank it.
Yeah.
May have to
I got
hand
room.
choke the carb.
Now I can tinker a little bit without having to move everything out of the freaking way. There you go. That's a green right there.
Yep.
And then there's the next one.
Next time on Dorito and the Lucha Cabaret.
She's
Red.
just waiting. No, it's not gonna stay red. That's why
I have the motor. I have that motor, don't I?
You do have that motor.
I need to get that carb to quit leaking because that thing runs like a champ.
Engine. Yeah, it does.
It sounds so good with that little stubby header on it.
Yeah.
I don't usually like them like that, but that thing sounds fantastic.
It lopes.
I was sitting out there revving it up, and then it started leaking gas. So I thought, well, I better shut it off.
Yeah. Those carburetors have a habit of doing it. That's when I got both of them, it was the same issue on the carb. And then I replaced the gaskets, and it didn't do it. And then now, when I got it back from that guy, it was leaking again. So
does it have a little black O-ring?
Yeah, I would just say, but it's got to be that exact one, and then it's got that gasket on the bowl underneath too.
Oh, the little flat washer on the nut.
Yep.
That was no problem to make. That little O-ring is the one that's a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's square cut.
Has it got a square cut one?
Yep.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're right. Like
it's a round. It's a round O-ring on it.
Oh, he's talking about the profile, not the.
It's round, but it's a square cut profile.
It's a square profile. Looks like a piston ring.
You talking about the O-ring itself?
It's
yeah.
No, the O-ring.
It's round, circular. But it's square in its profile.
No, it's rounded. It's rounded. I replaced it. I got it down at Ace Hardware for that carburetor. That's why I know it's because I remember I had the wrong one, and then I had to go and find it.
I don't remember you having the wrong one.
Huh?
A round one might work. I know what Lonesome's talking about, though. I know what he's talking about, like a Tecumseh.
No, sure. Yeah. It's not a Tecumseh, though, is it? I thought it was a Subaru.
It's the carburetor that really matters. Yeah. Theirs usually has that ring on it.
Well,
that reminds me.
The bowl kit I got it from Ace. So
yeah,
that's the place that had it.
I'm surprised they had it. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I need to get my big generator out and check it over. I haven't even got it out this year. Everything's dry. I drained the tank and the carb, and
I've got to build the motor for my generator and get it going, and then I've got that other one I need to crank it. It ain't been cranked in 3 or 4 years.
My little China 1200 watt, it's got a carburetor leak on it too. But my big Briggs Noise Master Edition, 10 horsepower, it's got a kind of a strange carburetor on it. But I drained it. I cleaned it and drained it and put it up, and I had never got it out of the shed because it weighs a ton. So, and I still need to get my big compressor out and fix it too. There's nothing wrong with it. I just need to put the capacitors back on it.
Yeah.
Somebody had one like it one time, and they didn't know what capacitors went on there, and I pulled mine apart so I could tell them.
Oh my gosh!
It's a bad.
Well, I'm gonna pop into the chat. I'm gonna go in and eat something.
All right, man.
Yeah, that's about that time for you to eat, isn't it? Oh, it's early for you.
Well, it's 7:30, 7:38, so it's getting close. I'll hang out for a few more minutes.
Eat if you want to, man. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Oh no, it's just some pizza, so it isn't going anywhere. And the colder it gets, the better it gets anyway. So.
Are you putting the sofa on the pizza?
No sofa. Grandma's not here.
That'd probably be good on the pizza.
Yeah, Grandma had to go to a birthday party for one of the cousins.
Yeah, I had sofa today.
Twice a month. A lot of cousins.
Yeah, well, they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh,
big family over there, man.
Have you tried that 360 camera yet?
Looping it together?
No, recording with it.
Yeah, I've tried recording with it, but I can't I can only view it through the app. I can't put video together. I already recorded a little bit to try it, and it looks great when you're watching it through the app, but being able to upload it, it doesn't upload properly.
Looks like a circle, doesn't it?
Yep.
There's got to be somehow you upload it and tell YouTube what it is or something.
You have to tell them it's a 360 cam.
You need to ask this guy.
Yeah.
Ask him for sure. He knows.
He was telling me that you can loop it together on your computer or your phone, but I don't think it takes. It's the Vivitar stuff. Battery. Hold on. Plug in my battery.
That's the loudest it's been all night right there.
Who, me?
Yeah. You sound way better now. Whatever you did.
That's because the phone's sitting right by my face.
Good.
Bye-bye.
You sound good now. I can hear you.
Yeah. How's that, better?
It was.
Or is it better than it was?
Nope. Let's back to the silence.
Silence in the night.
Oh, it's okay. It's a little quiet.
I'm sorry.
He's got his gravity boots on.
I love Star Trek. I was giving you a hard time, man.
Has no bearing on this situation.
Okay, it's on, huh? Do I gotta do some? Okay. Okay, that's it.
Don't make me work up a battery of things to say.
I'm just gonna go ahead and be a complete blow it.
He's going to have to take his gravity boots off.
Mm-hmm.
Gravity boots? No way.
I know what he's
If
trying
you
to
want
say.
to, we can bat this stuff back and forth all night.
Oh, you sure? You sure about that? Because I got the balls to do that all night.
Hey, I got all the balls we need right here. And one of them's hanging.
Okay.
You better cut it out.
Huh?
Hey, I'm just like E-Tard and them. You could,
Oh, I'm setting up.
you could bottle this stuff and sell it.
As long as it
Okay,
ain't from
it's on
California.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on now. You ready for this one? I'm almost there.
All right, Chip. Don't make me come over there.
Oh, it's on. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to have a good one here.
Keep rousing me up and I'm going to break the chains. Get off the chain on you.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. Okay. Let me see here. You ready for this?
No.
You're about 12 behind.
I'm ready. Okay. Here we go. You ready for this? Look at me, Alan. You're screwed because I'm not going to be a driver. All I'm going to do is ask you just to get hammered. What's up now?
Call
Turn your
someone
phone.
who cares. That was a good one, though. That was a good one.
You need to turn your phone back over, Dorito. You're upside down, dude.
Oh, was I?
That's why I kept saying you got your gravity boots on.
Oh,
That was a good one.
you like that? You
Yeah.
want to play some more?
You was already about 12 behind, so.
It's not 12 behind. It's
You
all
was
in the
busy. You was
delivery.
busy thinking one up, and I was just busting them out one
No,
after
I
another.
was actually just looking around me and saying, you know what, I'm going to grab this, I'm going to grab this, and then you know what, I might as well throw this in, and then I'm going to throw this in, and hey, there's a big yellow axe. It just, it was going to start off with, don't get screwed. That's all it was going to be. But I was like, look, Alan, don't get screwed, because you're going to drive me crazy, and I'm going to get hammered. Don't ask me to do this.
You need to quit drinking that low carbonated drink.
Pepsi. Now I got to put it all back.
See, that's the beauty of here. I just throw it down wherever it lays.
Oh my God, I want to hear about that. Not in this house.
Just drop it and leave.
No. Put it back. And then go ahead and leave. Hey, look at, check this out. Does this look familiar to you?
Brake spoon or a tire spoon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're still in the plastic. Those are the ones we got. I got two of them still, man. The ones we got.
You're gonna need them one day. You better hang on to them.
They're in my bright green box.
When you break the first tire down with those, you will thank us. You should have like a funnel about that long too. Somewhere.
Funnel? Yeah, there's a funnel somewhere. I got funnels everywhere. I just don't know where they are right at this moment. Those are not tools. Those are accessories.
Those
A
are
funnel
tools.
is a tool.
Well, it's an accessory. I got a funnel over here. I know that much. One
It's a
right
tool.
here. But my long funnel. Oh, here we go. Where's the other end of it? There it is. There's one funnel.
Yep. That's not the one.
A little dirty, but easily to be cleaned. Here, Fan, you can use this hammer.
And it looks like one of mine.
Yeah. That's one of mine.
Yeah.
Throw it in a bucket of water and let it soak for about a week.
Yeah. Then run a screw down in the end of it like I do.
Yeah. I probably won't be able to get back on now. There it is.
It'll go. Yeah, I got a couple like that too.
Yeah. This one went sailing one time. I was hammering, and I went, and it went. And I was like, whoa! And it was like this, and I was like, where's this
I got this.
going?
It's got resin in the end of it.
Most of them, when the hammer handle comes off, they get a steel handle put in them.
Yeah. It's loose.
I think
Yeah.
I fixed it.
Yeah. That's one of those, never mind, I won't
Oh,
say
man,
it.
I think I really fixed it. No! See, I have to start playing around here.
Y'all get everything backwards in California, don't you?
Yes, we are. We're a whole bunch of tree huggers. But we got bigger balls.
Oh, yeah.
Well, most of them need them out there. So
Hey, if they ain't got them, they want them. And if they want them, they're trying to get rid of it. If they have them, they're trying to get rid of them.
ain't that the truth? They ain't got but one anyway.
Hey. Don't hit hammers with hammers. That's
I'm
a
not
good
not-
going to
idea.
get the pipe wrench. I should use my hammer.
Put you some safety glasses on doing that.
I should use my hammer.
You don't want a trip to the emergency room with a splinter in your eye.
I got this down. I'm good.
Oh, yeah. That's famous last words.
Now I'll fix you. A little bit of duct tape and some super glue. Bam.
Yeah.
Hey, I can use that screw. There we go.
You put your
I know
screwdriver
where
up.
my screwdrivers are, man.
Have you ever found your power wrench or your drill though?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't know where that sucker is, dude. But
It's got to be
now I
there.
have the opportunity to actually go ahead and do that because I got space, and that's not going to work. Fixed.
Now take the hammer and drive the screw in.
No, it's too long. I'll just put another one in it. It's not too long. It's that I don't have a cordless to go ahead and do it. I'm not about to hook up my cord.
At least you don't. You have one. You just don't know where it's at.
Yeah, I have one. I actually have two, but the other one, for some reason, the gypsies come and took the spirit right out of the battery. I don't know what happened.
I got one too around here somewhere. I think it's in there.
Those OnePlus Ryobi drills,
Mm-hmm.
they've got a 6 amp hour battery for them now.
Man,
The suckers is just thick.
yeah.
I need to
Lithium
get me a
ion.
Hmm.
good- I need to get me a good little lithium ion battery impact. Just a good little one. And call it a day.
I got that Ryobi down there at that store, and it works real good. I've used it on the trucks there at work all the time.
Yeah.
It's not too stout, and it works good for intakes and stuff like that.
But a lot of that stuff is you're usually taking more of that kind of stuff out than the big stuff. A lot of times, unless you're doing. I mean, you're not going to be using on head bolts, but
Well, if I get the one for the head bolts, I go get that Ingersoll Rand, something that's got some.
yeah.
I think it's 1,565 foot-pounds of torque.
I'm sorry. I was just having fun here.
No, don't be sorry. That's what we're doing. Just trying to have some fun.
Oh man!
Goofing around.
I'll tell you one thing. I have flat used that corded one that I got from Arbor Freight a bunch.
Yeah, I need to go down there and pick up a couple of grinders.
I was going to buy 3 of them. I wound up buying one.
I need one for sanding disc, one for grinding disc, and one for wire brush for a cutoff wheel.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about, was having one with the $10 coupon. Man, it just, have one with each on there, and you had them all on a cart or something, or on the wall there, you could just reach and grab them. That's what I was thinking.
George has done an excellent job on building his shop back since he moved.
Yeah, he had his set up pretty good. I gotta straighten mine up. I've kind of got it messed up out there. Too many projects and not enough space.
I just gotta get mine moved in so I can fill it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want to fill it up some more?
yeah, because that's gonna be great when you get it set up.
I'm trying to make space right now.
Making space right now, huh?
I was
No, not
thinking
right. I'm
about
trying
putting
to
that
make space.
diamond plate aluminum on the floors and up so high on the walls, and doing the pine board on the walls the rest of the way.
Nice.
That'd be cool.
That way, if you're welding or grinding or whatever, plus that aluminum plate's gonna be reflective. You're gonna have plenty of light off of it.
Yeah, you have plenty of light. You don't have to worry about anything flying on the wall, or hopefully not catching the place on fire.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I should have got on the mower today. I just didn't do it. I'll probably let this rain pass before I get back busy. I got to go cover up the Moto 4 here in a little while. And I'm going to get rained on the carburetor. Hopefully I'll hear back from Randy here pretty soon.
Maybe you will.
His son's been working out of town, so it may take him a week or so to get done, and whether he feels like messing with anything or not. So, like before, just with these here, just be patient, hang in there. There's other ones out there. There was one online for quite a while that needed to be went through. They had all the parts I needed, so not too expensive.
I need to get out and start working on some of this stuff, but
yeah,
doggone it, I need my building up so I can work on it.
Yeah, you need a place where it's not raining on you or snowing on you.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing. Is I don't want it when things outside.
My biggest problem is I dread moving my turning lay into that building.
Yeah, I dread moving it anywhere. As heavy as the things are.
Well, I've got a diesel engine hoist, one of the hydraulic ones.
Yeah.
I put on one end, and I use a tractor bucket on the other end.
That'll work. Let the tractor pick up, and then scoot it with the other one, and ease up with the tractor.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that tablet would stay on.
Really, what I need is a small lathe too. I want a small lathe, and I'd like to have a small mill.
Yeah. That'd be handy having that stuff around. And you could be able to turn out stuff. Of course, if I had one, I'd have to get my brother to come run it. I ain't never ran one before. So, but that's all right. If I get any serious welding, I'll probably get him to come do that too.
Well, guys, I'm probably gonna pop off and eat something. It's
all right, man.
Okay.
It's time. It's getting close to putting the boy to bed. You guys gonna be on for still a little while?
We've been on nearly 2 hours, so probably at the 2 hour mark we're gonna wind it up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Could have watched the whole movie by now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
speaking of movies, Oak Island was wonderful the other night.
So if you spent your time with us for 2 hours, thank you.
Yeah.
And if you just come in here for a few minutes, thank you.
Thank you for that too.
Yeah. Nacho,
because everybody's.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just gonna say everybody's time is valuable. So thanks for spending it with us.
Exactly.
Later, Nacho, bro. Later, Fan. Later, Lonesome. I'll holler at you guys.
See you, man.
Good night.
Enjoy your dinner.
Yeah. Pizza.
We'll work for food. There you go. Don't we all?
Every day.
I figured you might be snoozing.
Who, me?
My brother. He usually turns in kind of early. Whew.
I need a good metal detector. One that ain't 400-year-old.
Yeah.
I'm at the point I don't trust the circuitry any of it's old.
Right.
I found a place up here at LJ I want to go detect.
Well, I can tell you this. I did really good with a 60s model Garrett and had no discrimination no nothing. I mean, it detected metal, and that's it. And it did really good if you took the time to. I mean, I don't know about yours. Yours might be leaving here with a Harley Davidson 83 and hopefully coming home with a new toy. All right. Sounds like you got a good trade plan.
Yeah, that sounds good.
What kind of detector you got?
It's a. If you hadn't asked me, I could probably told you.
Whites or Garrett or
Uh,
what do they call those? Prospector.
Prospector.
Yep.
That's one of the old ones.
They work okay. Yeah, they work just fine. That Garrett had two heads at 60s model. We had the little head and a great big one.
I want what I want is one I can change the heads on.
Yeah.
Because
All these
some little ones just they're not.
little ones are for shallow.
Mm-hmm. And that's what that was. It was it's a waterproof head,
Mm-hmm.
and it was more based off of gold detector, and
Yeah.
you get out in the creeks and stuff and with it. But I need a.
You need big so you can get on down there.
Mm-hmm. Somewhere
Those
I've got an old mine detector from World War II. And it's got the
Mhm.
antenna array and stuff on
that's
it.
cool.
But I cannot place
I
where
like
I
how
put
these.
that thing up at.
You'll find it, I imagine. That these modern ones with all the discrimination and stuff, where they can tell you what kind of metal or non-ferrous or ferrous, and
Mm-hmm.
those are really awesome. I had a fairly modern Garrett for a long time, and it would show you. It had a graph, and it would put a spot and show you if it was ferrous or non-ferrous, gold, silver, pennies and beer tabs and stuff like that. It would tell you.
Well, this one don't even have a meter on it. It's just a straight up detector.
Yeah.
And the older you get, your hearing don't get that. It don't work as well anymore. So you need a little bit of help in there.
Hmm. I like the one. I like the one that guy's using on the Curse of Oak Island.
Oh yeah. There's no telling how much
This
money
got all the
he got
different.
in that thing.
It's. I'm sure it's crazy money, and you don't have to have one that expensive to find something with. The
No.
main thing you got to do is go put it out there in the field and let it find something.
Right.
I mean, it's important to have discrimination, but as far as if it's sitting in your room not doing anything, it ain't gonna find nothing. I used to go practice over at the high school in playground
Yeah.
where the kids play.
Change
And,
galore.
I go over there and practice because there's always pennies and dimes and nickels and quarters, and you knew they was there. It wasn't so much about picking them up at the school as much as it was about the practice. Listen to the detector. What's the detector telling you?
And you have to get in there, especially between your gold and some silvers and stuff like that. You have to really listen close because that tone is so minute difference in them.
Yes. The 60s detector was that way. It clicked. It was tick, 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 and then it go up in tone, but like you said, the difference between worth looking at and not may just be one or two clicks.
Mm-hmm.
So that I guess the biggest thing about the newer Garrett I had is it didn't have a volume control. So when you turned it on, it was just blaring.
Well, now that one
And
I got volume
I always
control,
meant,
and it's got a ground balance on it, and something.
yeah,
It's got a discrimination on it, and sensitivity on it, and volume on it. So in its heyday,
yeah.
it was really an
The six,
expensive detector, but a buddy of mine had it, and he was moving
yeah.
out to California, and he was having to not have as much stuff with him. And he come into work one day and gave it to me.
Oh, that's cool.
And I have found some stuff with it over the years.
Yeah, I found a few things. Found a bullet at a Civil War site, not far from my brother's house, about a
And
foot deep.
I won't, I'll tell you what I'd like to have. I'd like to have a mine lab. Now, them are some nice detectors.
I think that's what that guy on Curse of Oak Island is carrying.
And I'd like to have a GPR set up. Because there's
Ground
a place,
penetrating radar.
yes, there's a place I'd like to go and you run that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I found an old 2-story house way out in the middle of the woods from nowhere. And it's just a pig trail to get in there. You can tell it's been an old road, but trees has growed up in it and stuff.
Yep.
And you have to weave and wag and go through the trails and stuff to get out there.
That's awesome.
So I'd like to take a GPR out there and look around a
Hit
little
it.
bit. Because the guy that owned the property didn't even realize he bought the property and it was 100 acres. He didn't realize that house was even there.
Wow. I'd like to have that problem.
The house, it was an old 2-story house, and it had a full walk-around porch on the bottom and a full walk-around porch on the second level.
It's pretty fancy for an old house.
It was real nice. The furniture and stuff was still in it.
Wow.
The tin roof was still intact on it.
That's cool.
And
We found one.
I told him where the house was, and he said, there ain't no house back there. And I said, well, come on, I'll show you. And he walked out through there
Yeah.
with me. He said, I didn't realize that. He said, I'd have fixed this house up and moved in it instead of building that new house down there at the road.
Check the old fence rows too, my brother says. He's absolutely right.
And you know what? I hadn't even thought about that.
Very important. Check the fence rows. If you see any trees like pecan trees or apple trees or anything like that that's around, check all around them. Old flower beds.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, there's a whole apple orchard in behind that house. He didn't know that was there.
wouldn't hurt to check that too. We found ATV riding years ago. Rode to the end of these trails, and at the end of the trails, we found up in the middle of the woods, there's a stack from a fireplace. That's all that was left of this place was the fireplace in the middle of the woods. And no evidence of a house there except for this stacks fireplace sitting there in the middle of the woods. When we hunted it, did not find a single thing. I don't even think you can get back there anymore. There's houses and stuff back there now.
There's one place we went to. I guess I was about 15, 16 years old. And I always heard stories of an old house being back there. And Me and my buddies decided we'd just go back there and look.
Yeah.
And the hearth was still intact, and the chimney was still there,
Mm-hmm.
and it had a heart-shaped rock right in the center of the hearth. Not the hearth, the chimney, right above where the fireboard would be.
Yeah.
And we got to messing around, and there was a. It just looked strange. And I reached down there and just grabbed up a big slab right in the center. It looked loose. I just picked it up. We found a little bag of silver coins in there.
That's awesome. If you still got them, I'd like to see one of those sometime.
Good grief, I'm 55-year old. I don't even know where they're stashed at. 56-year old.
That I found. We found a silver $50 at a house place, and right at the door frame. Me and my old running buddy's little brother, he wanted to go hunting one time, so we went out hunting, and I found a Chinese token with a square hole in the middle of it, and I still got it. I'm been meaning to get it to him so he can keep it, because I've had it for over 25 years. So
All right.
it's time for him to have it for a while.
Yeah.
I know the history on them. There was the dynasty change.
You want?
Yeah, I do want that. Thank you.
Hey, Tina.
Lonesome said, hey. They can hear you, but I got.
They could hear me. They could hear me like really wanting my regular voice back.
Yeah.
She's had the flu.
9 days. 9 days. 9 days of misery. I want my voice back.
Yep. Hey, Nacho Dad. Thanks for coming in.
I'm going to get my donut now.
Thank you. That's good.
9 days of peacefulness.
Sorry to eat a donut in front of y'all, but
Hey, I ain't saying a word about it. All right. Well, we're going to have to wind this up anyway. We've been on 2 hours, fam.
Yep. Ooh, the after show's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
That's where all the awesome stuff is.
And
I'll
then-
bring that. I'll get that square coin out and show it to y'all. Maybe not
Alright.
tonight, since he's going to shut down, but I know right where it is.
All right, Nacho Dad, you have a good night. Wig, thank you for coming in.
Definitely.
Dorito, thanks for showing up and helping us out. Let's see.
Enjoyed it.
Breezy. Nacho Dad, thank you for coming in.
Shade Tree Fix It Man.
Oh yeah, George the Shade Tree Fix It Man. Appreciate you coming by and
E-Tarn.
eat hard. Thanks for coming by.
Breezy, everybody. Nostra Dad. My brother.
Doug,
Doug.
appreciate it.
That guy right there, too. That you didn't say anything in the chat. Thanks for coming in, too.
And Spencer Wood,
Spencer
thanks
Wood.
for coming in.
We'll maybe have some more show and tell next time.
Oh yeah. Let's see
You
who
too,
else
bro.
in here. There's Fan. He was in here in the chat. All right, guys. Good night. Rest well. God bless.
See y'all later. Ride something. And if you can't ride something,